We are calling on GE to invest at least $5 billion over the next 5 years and add 35,000 jobs to existing and recently shuttered U.S. facilities. Reshore all U.S. military aviation production and 70% of GE industrial work offshored over the past 5 years. Let shareholders vote on proposed breakup of GE and add elected worker representatives to the GE Board of Directors.
Decades of bad trade policy, bad tax policy, where corporate America roamed the globe on a scavenger hunt to look for cheaper labor. It drove production overseas, it left us reliant on other countries, and it gutted our middle class.
The GE lighting plant has been an anchor in our community for over 80 years. A few years ago, GE decided to sell our plant, leaving our future up in the air. In the time since being sold, our work has been shipped to China, laying off dozens of workers last year. GE should invest in its workers and not keep splitting itself up until there's nothing left of the company.
Companies like General Electric have taken the manufacturing side of their business and tried to move it overseas, and it's not working. It would be truly tragic if General Electric was to miss the opportunity to rescue its own bottom line.
Today, GE's Lynn workforce manufactures some of the most advanced military and commercial jet and helicopter engines in the world. The workers there are the engines of our regional economy, and I'm proud that this factory calls Lynn its home.
I proudly served over 30 years in the U.S. Army in command and staff positions, including in combat. I believe in what we can build together as a country. When defense contractors like General Electric wipe out good jobs in our communities by outsourcing U.S. military manufacturing, it compromises our ability to respond quickly in a crisis. GE, it's time to bring American jobs back home.
I've spent my life fighting for workers' rights. But I know that none of it will matter if we don't have a safe and stable planet to work on. Governments and industry leaders like GE have a responsibility to make rapid and bold investments in climate action that will accelerate the energy transition in a just way.
The men and women of this great union have done so much to build amazing products powering the world's economy. Clean tech like wind turbines needs to be made in America, and we need big investment to deploy our renewable energy opportunities like offshore wind. And I want to make sure that all of that is done with union labor.
We at GE want to become the next generation of workers that build the green energy economy. We are ready to build the machines that will power our future, and we're calling on GE to invest in us and our facility. For years, we've built steam turbines and generators, and now we're ready to build offshore wind turbines too.
GE is paid hundreds of billions of dollars of taxpayer dollars every year, and GE must continue to reinvest these dollars back into American workers and into the American economy. This is an opportunity for GE to show its commitment to American jobs, to focus on the need to bring jobs back to the United States, to reinvest in domestic manufacturing, and to build secure and sustainable energy and aviation supply chains, including offshore wind.
So how do we stop the looting? Ban buybacks, put employee representatives on corporate boards, and bar the predatory value extractors.
GE needs someone on the board invested in the long-term success of this company. This perspective is especially needed as GE seeks to spend nearly $2.5 billion to split up the company.
Our tax dollars bankroll GE. We have endured a myriad crises over the past few years. They've shown us just how fragile global supply chains are and how fickle reliance on fossil fuels can be. We've seen defense production held up by supply chain issues and power grids compromised. Folks across the political spectrum have increasingly argued that restoring U.S. manufacturing is a national security issue. I would add that climate change is too.
GE is about to spend $2.5 billion to break up the company and $3 billion on new stock buybacks. That's $5.5 billion that is going to bankers and lawyers and middlemen instead of to updating and expanding manufacturing facilities, paying good union wages. IUE CWA members are ready and eager to be part of the revitalization of American manufacturing. It's time for GE to step up.
GE workers are preparing for the 2023 contract negotiations, and company executives should answer our call for a fair contract that protects good-paying union jobs and invest in our communities.